Hi, what's your name?
Bill Tudrick,
And where are you from?
Lathrop Village, Michigan.
What type of community service have you participated in?
I have volunteered at the Ronald McDonald House, at Gleaners a couple of times, and then at a shelter in Royal Oak for teenagers.
What role do you think volunteer work plays in building a community?
Well, I think it's important that um, people contribute to the community to help those that are less fortunate.
All right. And how did you find your way to this organization or volunteer work?
Through my employer, primarily.
Okay. Can you explain the purpose of this organization or volunteer work?
Sure. Gleaners is a food bank, so it feeds those that can't afford to feed themselves. Ronald McDonald House is it helps families, supports families who have sick children, and then the shelters just help kids that don't have a place to stay that are having family issues.
All right. And can you tell me about the specifics of what you do during this volunteer work?
Yeah, sure. At Ronald McDonald House, we cleaned the facility, and we made lunch to the people that were staying there and their families. And at Gleaners, we packed food, corn and different different packaged goods. And then at the shelter, we painted primarily painted the rooms in the building, and outside they had some things there as well.
All right, very nice. What drew you to do this volunteer work?
To help those who are less fortunate.
Okay, and who do you think directly or indirectly is helped by the volunteer work that you do?
Well, those that are helped directly are the people that families and individuals within our community are helped by this work.
Okay, and what lessons have you learned from your volunteer experience?
Well, it takes a lot of people really in these organizations to accomplish the goals. So I think that's an important lesson is everybody needs to contribute. I mean, you've got distribution of goods, the packing, and many other logistics involved. So I just
Tell me about the pieces of your volunteer work that leave you the most satisfied.
just knowing that the children, these families are going to be are going to have the food that they need to help them, and so they're not hungry at school, and so basically just helping children.
How important do you think it is for people to volunteer their time within their communities?
I think it's very important because in order to make a difference, we all need to contribute.
Can you share with me what makes this community service worthwhile for you?
Yeah, I think just knowing that I'm making a difference to improve the lives of other families.
Do you have some suggestions for how someone might find a volunteer organization that is right for him or her?
Sure, you could do it through your employer. They often have ways that employees can volunteer in the community. You can just simply Google search it. There's a lot of community organizations that put volunteers together with organizations.
Do you think people have a responsibility to volunteer in some way within their communities? Please explain.
Sure, I think it's part of their civic duty to contribute to its improvement of society.
All right, thank you for your time.
My pleasure.